Hello, world. Well, I got a report on this. I didn't want to do any reports this evening, but I heard about this one and I'm like, so there's been a mass killing. I repeat, a mass killing down in Virginia Beach. It was at a public works facility, and one of the disgruntled employees came in there, shot up the entire place, dropped 11 people, and then six barely escaped with their lives. And then it said that he later died of his wounds. So it didn't say what happened to him. It just said later died of his wounds. So what a fucked up world. So I don't like reporting on these kinds of stories. These are usually not the kind that I like reporting on because, I like more positive things. But there you go. It's breaking news right off the wire. So I don't know. Everything's been going pretty good. Everything's getting a little bit better. They're working on my house now. So things are starting to, move forward in the right direction. So I met a few nice women online. I found one that's pretty cool. She lives out of town. She doesn't have a car. So I'm trying to see if when I get my truck back, I'll be able to swing on up there. So yeah, she got a little kid too. So a little 3-year-old. So it's cool. That's cool. So yeah, I sent her a text message like a few seconds ago, and I don't know if she if she got it, but I put, you want to see something mankind is not supposed to see, and then I hit go to my channel. It'll blow your fucking mind, dude. So if I'm the only swinging dick in the fucking world capturing this fucking thing, then so be it, because I haven't seen anybody or anything in the entire world capturing this thing. I don't know. I'm just good at it, dude. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just blessed, dude. Because I asked God. I asked God like 2 years ago. I said, if this thing's coming, show me this motherfucker, and I did. And then there, boom, just like that. There it is. So, and it used to be the size of a star. It was just this little speck. It almost looked blue because it was so small. And then over time, it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. Somebody asked me on my channel. They gave me a really long message there on my comment section below. So way to go. I want to give a shout out to you. I don't remember what your name is, but you have a piano on there. And you said you're really good at math. So that's good. That's good. So I'm going to do a little research on the last time I found out how fast this fucking thing was going. So I'd have to dig through it. I'm not prepared right now for it. I'd have to look at the archives and stuff like that. So, but I'll get back to you on that. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. So I love all you out there. I love all my fans. I love the whole world, man. That's what I'm all about. World peace. World peace and building up missile defense systems to fucking defend off thousands of asteroids that are going to come raining down upon the earth. Hundreds of thousands, maybe millions. Some the size of a quarter, some the size of a basketball, some the size of a city are going to be coming down. So it's going to get crazy. I'm just glad I live where I do, because I live in Fargo. Fargo, North Dakota is the safest town in the United States of America. Defend against Nibiru, because I have 2 nukes underneath the ground right here. And we have, get this, 124 Minuteman 3s underneath the ground over there right outside of Minot. So we don't fuck around when it comes to missile defense around here. Trust me, we got our shit. We're packing, dude. We're packing just like everybody around here, just like how I pack and I build up my arsenal and stuff like that. Yeah, I love going to the range, dude. It's fun. But just preparing myself for when the shit really hits the fan. You know what I'm saying? You always want to have your guns in order. You always want to have your food, your water, iodine tablets, you name it. You got to have it. So stockpile. I didn't say to spend hundreds of dollars this fucking weekend at Sam's Club or anything like that. No, I didn't say that. I said we got time. This thing, it's drawing near, it's drawing closer, but we still got plenty of time. I got a feeling it's going to be probably 2020, 2021. That's what I'm thinking, dude. Because there's just no fucking way in hell. If this thing is right out, and Paul Begley was talking about it from the NASA scientists. And good old Paul Bagley, he said that it was just past Neptune. It's in the Orion constellation. Well, where does wormwood come in the Bible? From the Orion constellation, right? If you don't know what that is, read your Bible. It's in Revelations. I think everybody on my channel has read Revelations. If you haven't read Revelations, I think you should do that. I think it would be good for you because these are the days we're living in, and these are our final days. So, but don't worry, if my kids are at the ex's house, I will make sure they're safe when the shit hits the fan. So I promised them that. I did. I promised them. I said, no matter what, I'll keep you safe. So that, my friends. So we're gonna just have to build a new community somewhere, and when the shit really hits the fan and there's 3 to 5 mile waves hitting on all major coastlines in a rapid pole shift, the Earth's shifting from 30 to 45 degrees in about 25 minutes, 35 give or take. We're going to be experiencing a lot of problems with a bunch of wind, high power wind, like 300, 200 mile an hour wind gusts, and earthquakes like the world has never seen before. 12 pointers, 16 pointers, big boys. And volcanoes, all the major ones are going to go off. Let's just hope that Yellowstone don't go off. If Yellowstone goes off, boy, we're in a world of shit. So, but if you get this video, you're reading this transmission, you already know that. You already know that, hey, if you live next to this motherfucker, and I do, I live close enough. So I'm going to have like yay much fucking ash in my yard. So I'm going to have like a foot and a half of that shit, dude. But if you're stupid enough to be outside while it's ashing down on you, well, I guess it was just meant to be. So survival of the fittest, right, everybody? Get your respirators. I have respirators. For when I used to weld and shit, I have all that shit, dude. So, yep. So anyway, I love you all. So you guys have a good night. And as always, peace and love from West Fargo, baby. All right. Love y'all.